Well, hello, church. This is Brad and Jason here with you today, and we want to provide some updates for you just to share what we know today. And as you know, things change rapidly, but we want to share out what we know today about what our church is doing to respond to the health crisis in our community. First and foremost, I want to let everyone know that we are closing the church to all activity, including Sunday morning worship, at least until Monday, April 6th. And that goes for both the church and the gathering place next door.
Our reason for this is simple, church. We want to be good neighbors. Jesus said, hey, we are to love our neighbors, and that's how we want to do that. And we feel like, really in cooperation with our community, we want to be part of the team that's helping to flatten the curve, that's helping to really stop the spread of this. So we simply want to love our neighbors, and we want to be good neighbors. And after a lot of prayer and conversation, this is where we've landed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know, as odd as it sounds, the best way for us to be good neighbors is to not meet together in any sort of large group activity right now. So we're going to do that until the local and state and national officials tell us differently. But even though we can't meet together in this building and maybe see each other face to face right now, that does not mean that our ministry has stopped or is diminished at all. And in fact, we are putting a ton of energy and most all of our effort right now into connecting and caring for those folks in our church family and those folks in our community at large. So Jason, tell us a little bit about some of those efforts.
Yeah, absolutely. The first thing, and really our top priority, is to care for the most vulnerable in our church family. So we've even today just implemented a plan where we're going to reach out via phone and see what those needs are and be able to respond to those. So that's our first priority. And then we have really a network of small groups that we've already reached out to and to check on them, make sure that their needs are being met, and we know of additional needs, as we move forward. So really, and then from that circle, we can continue to reach out to our community and really be prepared as the days go on, and we may be called into action to do more things.
So I want to share a little bit about how you can connect with us and how we can connect with you in this time where we can't get together on a Sunday morning or on a Wednesday night. And it's all the ways you might think about, right? Social media. If you're not on social media, that's okay, but this might actually be a good time to jump in and just connect with the church, maybe connect with some people you're connected with here. We're going to be putting out a lot of content on Facebook and Instagram, asking you to share with us how things are going in your house and in your world through social media. Our website is going to have all the most up-to-date information. So if you've got a question about dates or what's closed, what's happening, our website's probably your best bet to get that information, ccgonline.org. We're also going to be stepping up our email communication. So if you go to our Facebook page, there will be a way for you to sign up for our email list through MailChimp. And any kind of quick communication that we need to get out, we'll go through that. And then we have an app as well. So if you've got an iPhone or an Android smartphone, you can download the Community Church of Greenwood app, and any kind of up-to-date, minute by minute push notifications will come through the app as well. So we're doing everything we can to stay connected with you through all the channels that we have. We'll continue to do online worship on Sunday mornings, and our kids ministry team is putting together a ton of work to put together a family worship service for Sunday, and then we'll have our adult worship service as well with our worship team and Jason and TJ and Bill and whoever's preaching. We're going to continue rolling with our worship together. So Jason, anything else connection-wise that you want to share?
Yeah, one more thing. Small groups. I just got off the phone with a guy in my small group, and here's what we're doing. We're going to just do the Zoom thing. We're going to connect that way, and really that's our recommendation to folks is use Google Hangout, use Zoom, whatever way you can to stay connected, but really at the same time to keep the social distancing protocols in place. So that's our strong recommendation. We'll continue to have all the questions related to the sermons, and you can move forward from a content standpoint, but just do it in a different way.
Yeah. And the last thing we want to share today is just the importance of your financial contribution here. As we go into a really uncertain time, we want to be prepared to be good neighbors to our community, and a lot of that is going to look like some financial investment. So, Jason, do you want to share anything about that?
Just first of all, this is the time as a family to come together as a church family, and we want to take care of the needs within our family. We want to be able to bless the community and be prepared. I mean, this is our moment as a church. This is our moment for the church, capital C. And we are really going to need resources to do that, to keep our ministry going internally, and both to be able to reach out to our community. So we're all going to be in difficult situations. This is going to be a season of sacrifice. We fully acknowledge that. It's also an opportunity for us to be the church. So I just want to encourage you to continue giving and really to continue to sacrifice, because we think of the cross, we think about what Jesus has done for us, and I think it's an opportunity for us, really, in light of that, to reach out and give.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as we wrap this communication up to you, I just want to end by saying we stand ready to come alongside you and your family if you need some help in this time. I hate that we can't look in your eyes on Sunday morning and ask you how you're doing and see your response. So if you have needs, or if you need assistance in this time, maybe your work has shut down, you're not able to earn a paycheck, maybe you are sick and in the hospital, maybe you are experiencing fear, anxiety, or isolation through this, please reach out to us. We can't meet every need, but we can only meet the needs that we know about. So please reach out to us. This email address, ccg@ccgonline.org, is the best way to get a hold of us. We'll respond as quickly as we can. Like I said, we can't meet every need, but we can only meet the needs that we know about, and we want to know about what's going on in your world. So take care, and we'll communicate again as soon as we have something else to communicate.